Hey everyone, my name is Ben. Just kind of started this whole new YouTube thing. I've been looking at trying to get into reaction videos and things for quite a few years now, but my self-confidence and my anxiety has kind of put that into the shitter multiple times. So this is the first ever time I've recorded myself on YouTube or really anything else to share my opinions on things. I've been in isolation for many years due to a brain injury that I sustained about 10 years ago, and it's put me in kind of an isolated spot. I'm unable to work as much as I want to. I'm unable to function as much as I want to, and it's been putting a lot of barriers on growth, trying to grow in life. And so um, I quickly found out that the thing that helps me the most in some of my darkest days, some of the darkest, gloomiest days full of, self-doubt, self-hate, and everything else, I listen to music. And I've been a music head for pretty much my whole entire life. But it wasn't until about, I'd say, 5 or 6 years ago that I started diving deep into electronic music, and because I didn't have Spotify or any of the subscription services at the time, I would just use YouTube, and I would listen to YouTube reactors and stuff with music, and getting myself acquainted with new music styles and things. And I noticed that there's a huge gap in the reactor community for electronic music. And so I thought that this would be a prime time to be able to start a reaction channel that is kind of based on electronic music. Of course, I'll do other things. I'll go to other genres as well, but I wanted to start this off, my first ever YouTube video, with reviewing YMIR. YMIR is one of my favorite EDM artists and has been for a few years. Not because he's like ferociously like do with music and all of that, but because he's able to create some of the most beautiful soundscapes. I like to use the term sound architecture, because it's like you're creating a building essentially. And so when Amir released this newest album, which I believe, let me double check, what is the album called? Looks like the album is called The Fae. So I wanted to listen to that through with you guys, and kind of introduce you to Amir, and introduce myself to more of his music as well. I will say that I have heard a few of his songs on here. I've heard The Tower already, The Wild Hunt, and Fatal Faith. But I wanted to replay through the whole album again in order to just kind of re-experience it, because I absolutely love music. So we'll start off with the very first song. It's called The Tower. Let's see what it's... listened to this one before, but let's re-listen. I love it. I absolutely love the art that he uses for his music. It reminds me of the tarot cards, what you find on tarot cards and hang up on your wall, or use, I guess. Maybe I'm crazy, because I used to hang tarot cards on my wall because of the artwork. So, let's see. Absolutely love the piano. Absolutely gorgeous voice. I will say is kind of like a word of notice, I guess would be the best way to put it, is that I'll stop a few times in songs to discuss things if I hear anything that pops up, but for the most part I'll play straight through the song unless I hear something that really, ticks off the ringer on the head or something, and I'll pause and discuss what I feel with those whenever those pop up. But for the most part, I'll listen to a song fully, and then I'll break it down afterwards, and we'll just kind of go like that. God, his voice is incredible.
That's why I am letting go of nature's law. Crawl my way up the tower of God, throw my innocence to the wind for what I can become. Listen well, hear the well
That's incredible.
as it tolls for me. Holy me. There is no way to forget. See the truth
That's amazing.
that steals your head
The progression, the chords.
as you scale the tower's roots. What's left of your past is just a view. The closer you get to the heavens, the soul that you own is no longer here. Oh, this is it for me.
I remember this drop.
Can't believe I'll be eternal and evermore.
Wow, I like that outro. So that's the first song. That's the Tower. That's the one that I believe YMIR released when he first said that he was gonna release this EP. That it was gonna start with this song, if I remember correctly. And I remember that it's a really good song. It's one of my favorite. The next one that's coming up is called The Wild Hunt. I've also heard this one, and this is a very different style than I'm used to with a lot of electronic music. Like there are certain schemes. I don't know if scheme would be the best word, but it builds up, and then there's a certain point where it drops, and then it goes, to the chorus or whatever, and then it drops again, and just kind of like the basic flow. But this song, if I remember correctly, The Wild Hunt, I don't even know how to describe the genre of it, the subgenre of the EDM. It's really different. So let me experience it again. It's been a few weeks since I've listened to this one, and we'll see how this goes.
Hold it. Have you heard the omen?
I still absolutely love that album cover.
In the distance. Lock your doors and hold your breath. They are relentless. Riders clad in darkness. Demon.
His lyricism almost reminds me of something that would be in a cinematic trailer of some sort, like a movie. Like I could seriously picture YMIR doing a soundtrack for Game of Thrones. Like I could totally see it because he's really good with that. I don't know, but almost kind of like bard lyrics. Doesn't sound like a bard necessarily, but it has that almost like that medieval feel, kind of like I don't even know how to explain it.
Reincarnate.
listening to this during some of my psychedelic treatments for my mood disorders down in the city. Amazing. I like how it's kind of like madness coming into your ear.
Restless numbers in the thousands, infernal in the moment.
He's an incredible storyteller too. Like you can vividly see it in your head.
Howls and crackling storms, leaving the trail of bones. Why did it have to come to this? If the days are last, will my death be fast?
Another thing that's absolutely incredible about his vocals is that it's almost like a masculine feminine like battle between, because he can hit those high notes incredibly well, but when he gets those low notes, it sends goosebumps down the back of my neck. It's just absolutely phenomenal.
Hold it, don't let fear take over. I will fight those demons.
Hold it, don't let fear take over. I will fight those demons. But I really do like that lyric, because that applies a lot to my life. Because there have been a lot of times where I felt like letting go, and at the end of the day, you just have to keep powering through it. Just keep pushing through it. Just keep pushing through it. And there really are demons. Mental health is it's a demon. Depression's a demon. Bipolar. It's not necessarily like an actual demon, but it has the aspects. Like it really uproots your life. And so I really appreciate the music.
Lock your doors and hold your breath. I am relentless. Fight until the sun sets, and though they may fight as a sword and have the strength of gods, I won't let go of this blade in my hands as I take down the wild.
Oh, I like that. Wow. It's like chaos in your ear.
We will make it through the wild.
That was phenomenal. Okay, what's the next song? I absolutely love that last. What was that last one called again? It was The Wild Hunt. Yeah, that one's absolutely incredible. I don't really think that YMIR has put out a shitty song ever in his entire existence. I think I've liked pretty much every single one of his so far. They're all so unique. The next one that's up, we're about halfway through. It's Fatal Faith. I've heard this one. This one's absolutely incredible. Like it's very atmospheric. Like you can hear the crackles in the build-up. And I think I remember YMIR saying that he did the vocals and the piano to this, and kind of like the atmosphere, and the rest was skylarks. But I think the combo with those two, it was meant to be.
You tore my heart out
That voice.
and left it out for days, draining all these words out of my mouth, breathless and without a say. I gave everything I had for you, and in return you tossed it. It's garbage. Now I'm useless when there's no more use.
Useless when there's no more use. I really, the emotions that this song brings out. Let me back up a little bit. Let me see. In return, you tossed it. It's garbage. It's useless when there's no more use. Man.
Pray, you promised to set me free, but I'm done with this fatal faith in someone I don't believe. No more mistakes. Your words, they no longer reach. I'm done with this fatal faith.
It's so beautiful. This is where Skylark comes in. I remember that. I'm not usually a huge fan of drum and bass, but I can make exceptions. Like this song and YMIR's Creep cover, the Creep cover kind of, I don't even know if that would be considered. It has similar aspects, but the sound reminds me of the same. It's very, I like the wubs. Like it's like kind of like a. I don't even know. I'll just keep playing. Yep, like that sound right there. Right there.
There's nothing to take from me. And those that had fatal faith no longer living a dream. No more mistakes. Your words, they no longer reach. It's over this fatal faith. I'm burning to finally free.
Incredible. Goosebumps right down the shoulder. There's a lot of emotion in this.
There's nothing to take from me. No longer in fatal faith with someone I don't believe. No more mistakes. Your words, they no longer reach.
No more mistakes, your words no longer reach. Reminds me a little bit of like a relationship almost. That's what I think that this song is about. Because there's a lot of codependency and like toxic relationships. Like if you rely too much on your boyfriend or your girlfriend and they rely too much on you, or maybe it's more so on one side than the other, then it can become incredibly hostile very quickly. And I know, yeah, I don't know. That just hit me really hard, that line there. Let me see.
Your words, they no
Your words they no longer reach. So there's a point in time when you have to realize, especially when cutting off from relationships, that the words no longer hold as much bearing on you as they used to. Like those insults that they once threw at you, like "you bitch" or something like that, thrown at you. It doesn't sting as much, and I think that's kind of the basis for relationships. Like I know when people break up a lot. I don't even know where I'm going with this. See, too anxious already, and I'm overanalyzing it. I just gotta go with the flow.
It's over this fatal faith. I'm done with your fatal faith. I am free.
That was amazing. It's a good song. Let's see. Next one is Ambrosia. This one is new. I don't think I've heard this one. Let's see what it is.
You tell me to close my eyes, envision a paradise, swallow the pill and hold on.
Gotta turn it up.
Shivers.
I like the beat. Boom, 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 boom.
How my heart beats. It's so sublime. It's all I ever wanted, all I ever needed, just one.
That voice, oh my god.
It's over, now I'm sober, fear's about to break free. I did something, two for nothing, or nothing's what I will be.
Oh. Oh, this is different. I like that. It's kind of choppy. Yeah, I like that. You know what it almost reminds me of? It's kind of a little bit like the Glitch Mob, because I know I still don't know like the right terminology for like when in an EDM song when it's playing and all of a sudden it gets chopped and screwed a bit and maybe reversed and something comes in from one angle and then it resumes again. I like that choppiness. It really makes a movement. Like for me in a song, in order for me to vibe with it, there has to be a movement of some sort. It can't just be, kind of stagnant. It has to go like boom, boom. Like if I was to envision it in my head, I'd have to be able to walk along to the beat, like boom, 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 kind of like that. And this song does it. It's a little poppy, I like it.
It's over, now it's over. I've been on it for so long. This ambrosia don't.
Ah, ambrosia, not ambrosia.
Don't work for me. It don't work for me.
What does that mean?
Work for me.
Ambrosia? I want to know what the definition of that is, actually. Let's pop open another window. Ambrosia definition. How did I know it was gonna... I knew it had something to do with... Well, I didn't know, but it doesn't surprise me that it has something to do with mythology, because a lot of his songs have that, like I said before a few minutes ago in that other song, it has that like that old time feel, like the medieval times and stuff. I love it. That's so cool. Alright, let's continue.
Oh no, I've been on it for so long. This ambrosia door, it don't work for me. It don't work for me. I'll take one more, please. What? It's over. Now it's over.
Oh, that was good. I gotta replay that one. I love it. I love it when songs just have that, like, it just pops right back in. I don't even know how to explain that. I wish I knew these terms better, but... I like this one. This might be one of my favorites on this so far. This and Fatal Faith. This one's gonna go on my playlist. I like this. This ambrosia don't work for me. Alright, here's the next song. I think this is the second to last song. This one's called The Fae. I haven't heard this one either, but this is what the album covers. I could be completely wrong about the album cover. Title tends to fuck up things when it comes to artists. They'll mash. Like if there's two artists, like if an artist's name is Ren and there's like 30 different Rens that are making music, then they would all be mashed into a single Ren, which is kind of annoying. But and there seems to be some other YMIRs as well out there, and so sometimes I'll get some foreign music mixed in with this stuff, and it cracks me up a little bit. So let's see, The Fae. It's very atmospheric again. It's like it could be a soundscape. Like I know, I don't know if I say it right, but YMIR's worked with Apache or Apache. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he was a sound designer, I believe, for one of the Assassin's Creed. I could see YMIR going down that route easily. That's beautiful. The vocals. The female vocal? It's like a choir. I've got goosebumps all down my arms right now. So gentle. That was it. Oh, no vocals in that one. That was a really. That would, like I said, that would be good for like a loading screen menu or something for a video game. I like that one a lot. This is the very last one, the garden, the fountain. Let's see. I like that. See, before I go on with this, I gotta explain. I have an issue in music where if I'm very impatient, so I will often skip. Like I will skip like the first 30 seconds of a song just to see if the middle is even worth playing it for. And so part of me starting this YouTube channel is trying to get me to actually sit and listen through an entire song to its ending. That is something I'm trying to train into myself because it's a very, very bad thing I have, a very bad habit. So I'm trying to train this out of myself, and YMIR is perfect for this, I swear. Ooh. This is like something I would listen to if I like. I've climbed 14ers before, which are 14,000 foot peaks. Because I live in Colorado, which is a place where there's a lot of 14,000 foot peaks or higher. Like if I could camp and then make it to the very top of the summit in early morning hours just to catch the sunrise, this is exactly what I would want playing in the background. Yeah. Wow. I don't know why this is giving me Willy Wonka vibes. No clue why, but that just popped into my head. Some build up. Something coming. Oh no, that's the end. Oh no, that's not a mirror. Huh. Wow. That was a really good album, actually. I'm kind of surprised. I was almost expecting more like I don't know, like heavier beat and things. And I would have liked to see that, but I'm kind of glad that it wasn't like that. I'm kind of glad that it was a chilled and laid back album. I really enjoyed that. That is definitely something that I would put on my playlist for future psychedelic treatments. Like that whole album absolutely phenomenal. I have to say, if I had to give this album a rating on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best I've ever heard in my life, 1 being the worst of the worst, I'd give this a solid 8.5 or a 9, somewhere between there. This is pretty fantastic. So, completed my first YouTube reaction, and hope you guys stick around for some more. I'll make them. I have a lot of time during my days. I'm currently working on getting some housing and getting myself more independent, especially after the brain injury that I had. So I'm working on that a lot, and I'm using music to help shape that. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to kind of see what I'm about, and hopefully you'll stick around and see what I can do in the future. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone.